Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading for December, your monthly read. I do want to say this reading is general and it will flip-flop, so please don't accept the energies if they're not yours to take. I better pull a card out, tell you who the reading's for, I guess. And this will be for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I continue to enjoy the journey and I hope you're enjoying the reading. So please make sure you do give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the reading. If not, go and check out other aspects of your natal chart, because sometimes your moon, Venus or ascendant may give you more answers than your sun sign does. Okay, are you dealing with a Leo here? That is the card of strength. It's about acknowledging your dark side. For some of you here, this is understanding those parts of yourself that don't necessarily gel with who you are. So things that you may have adopted, ideas, addictions that you need to be rid of. Okay, using the Before Tarot here. Eight of Swords coming out. So the Eight of Swords talks about being trapped in our thoughts. It's that feeling of not being able to escape, that real overthinking, overanalysis, paralysis. Trying to get out of some sort of prison of one's making. There's a very dark energy that's put you in there, something that's really troubled you and worried you, and you feel that you're unable to escape. But in reality, those ties and those binds aren't permanent. You can remove them and you can walk out of this sort of perpetual feeling, but you're choosing not to at this time. You're choosing to be blind to the answers. Okay, behind that we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is somebody making an offer of money. You could be worrying about financial situations at the moment, maybe trying to understand how to pull your finances together. Something is happening very quickly though. There is messages coming in about something that needs to be revealed here. Something passionate. You could be getting some sort of out here from the universe in regards to an offer of a job, perhaps, but something that's yet to be seen. You feel like you're stuck, though. There's a stalemate and a tower energy coming in here. So it's possible that you could have, say, been looking for a job for a while, been looking for an out on a situation for a while. For some of you, it might mean that you've had to move houses, or you have to consider moving house, even though it's something you didn't want to face at this time. So there's a situation here that you are really going over and over in your head that has a quicker answer, but yet you're not quite seeing it at this time. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is coming out first, and the Eight of Cups talks of moving away from a situation where we do not feel we're getting the emotional satisfaction that we deserve. In this card, he's drinking from his own cup. So sometimes this is about finding your own self-love, walking away from a relationship to find yourself again. So it could be that you've got stuck in a situation where you want to move into a new time because you feel that the relationship doesn't sustain you the way a relationship should. So you could be feeling very unloved, but you're looking for self-love here. Okay, yeah, you could definitely be moving out of a relationship here. Now, this is the end of a cycle. This is something that you have to end up, close off to move forward. So very much this feeling of having to close something out in order to get what you need. So for some of you, this is relationship. Yeah, because you've got the Three of Pentacles. So you want to work on yourself at this time. Very, very much a feeling of going single here, going it alone. There's something about this situation that's had you in your head a lot, and now you're realizing you need to work on your own self-love here. You need to build your own religion. Ten of Cups. So you are moving towards complete happiness here. I also think that you thought this situation would bring you happiness too, and it hasn't. Because when I look at this, I think he's got a cup in his hand. That would make it the Nine of Cups. So you thought this was a dream come true. So now you're moving towards emotional fulfillment, but beyond the relationship. So you've seen it. You're ready to cut out things. You're ready to move forward. You have clarity. You have precision. You're standing in your truth now. You understand what you really want. You are the king and you do wear this crown. So you've recognized your own value here. And you're moving away from something here to get your own value back. Beautiful. Page of Swords coming in. So definitely some sort of truth realized here, some sort of opportunity seen to move on your way. It's only the start. So you're just moving away now, or maybe in December. So it's sort of like only that this has started to come to life now. So this feels like you're about to do this. Yeah, here we go. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling like you've been left out in the cold here. There's a little bit of, I don't think that you look incredibly depressed here, but I certainly do think that there is some darkness here that you are coping with at the moment. And I think this is probably part of this overthinking as well. Sometimes when we've been in a negative situation, we tend to not be able to see far enough ahead to know what's right for us or where we're going. And I feel like you're in this dark time at the moment. So this is why it feels fairly fresh to me. Oh, look at that. You've come out in your own reading, the Death card. So there is a transformation. And that may have occurred already, or it may be about to occur. But this is how you get past this time and into this new decision of moving forward. Oh, dear. 5 of Cups. So there definitely is this feeling that you are moving away from something, but you know that in front of you, you have more love. It's just at the moment you're focusing on what you've left behind. But as I said, for me, it feels like the energy is very new. So, yeah, you want something that has equal give and take. You don't want to deal with the putting in, the investing. You've invested so much of yourself here that you don't have a lot of love left for yourself. Okay, let's have a look at this again. I see you in this situation here. It's very dark, this situation, but you're making a decision here of whether to move forward or whether to stay where you are. I see that your emotions are very scattered at the moment. It's like you are trying to have a clear plan of action, but you're sort of all over the place. These swords are keeping you trapped. You can let go of this bondage. You just have to choose the blindfold off to see the answer. There is some sort of movement forward here, but it's slow. And an answer coming through that exposes something to you. So this answer is bringing something to light here. But at the moment, it looks quite dark. We do have some passion here. So you're trying to invoke this passion, but it's very, very limited for you right now because we're only looking at the start of something. And this feeling of being trapped in this energy here. There is a tower coming. You could be dealing with a fire sign here, and there is a tower coming in. So I'd say to you, there's something is going to happen to get you across the line here, to open your eyes, to help you to see what lies in front of you. But at the moment, this is about healing, giving the love to yourself that you need and closing out this cycle. And I think you're realizing how drained your energy is from putting up with some sort of situation here that wasn't good for you. I do see you wanting to work on yourself. You have a vision in front of you. You are very clear about where you're going. You have absolute clarity and you're not worried going forward about how you cut things out of your life. Now, at the moment, you're going through a very dark time, but I do see you coming through the other side and making this decision. And even though there's sadness of stuff left behind, you know what you want in your future. You are ready to find something that is going to bring you back the love you deserve. So whatever situation you're moving away from, Scorpio, you are going into much better times. But this lesson is here to teach you about your own value, your own importance, the love you have for yourself. So we do have the card of the Thinker coming out for you here. So I will read a little bit of that for you. It's the card of 44, so nice number. Okay, so this is about strategy, being analytical and logical, and I feel like you have to be here because you're emotionally drained here, trying to look for a way out of a situation. So it says the ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. I feel that perhaps this relationship, you thought that whatever situation you were in, relationship you were in, whatever it was going to be a dream come true. And that's just bringing with it a lot of disappointment here, because it sort of looks to me like you might have been cycling and landed in something very similar to perhaps what you've experienced before. But I feel like you've learned the lessons now, especially with this Ace of Swords. You're moving forward in your own truth now. So you're definitely understanding what's happening and how to work with that energy next time. Beautiful reading, Scorpio.